The South is full of haunted history. There are ghost stories around every corner waiting to be told. Tucked away in the small town of Harriman, Tennessee, you'll find a beautiful mountain view, friendly people, and a lot of charm. But it's something a bit darker that brought us here. It's the haunting past of a particular location that calls for us, the Old Harriman Hospital. Built in 1938, it remained a working hospital until it shut down in 2013. There have been numerous accounts of paranormal activity. We're here with the Tuscaloosa Paranormal Research Group to investigate the claims and hopefully experience activity for ourselves.
You know, I'm always excited every time we go somewhere, but in this place, I'm even more excited. It's like a nervous excitement.
Like anticipation.
Yeah, I was thinking all night, this is going to be a good night. We're going to have fun.
Yeah.
When we first arrive at a location, we first like to take a moment to walk around the outside, check everything out, and take it all in. It's important to clear our minds and go in without any preconceived notions. The idea of a dark abandoned hospital is naturally scary, but if you can get out of your head and learn to read the energy of a place, it really helps you to focus on the goal, which is to investigate and not just to run around for a scared thrill.
I think tonight's going to be a good time because I've been looking forward to this for like months. We've had this scheduled for a while, so finally we're just ready.
Tonight we're going to be with TPRG, the Tuscaloosa Paranormal Research Group. TPRG was founded in 2004 by David Higdon, author of the books Haunted Tuscaloosa and Haunted Alabama Black Belt.
Also joining us tonight is Scott McLeod, Vice President of TPRG and our resident skeptic. Heather Booth, who is a seasoned investigator with TPRG. Casey Limeberry, who we have also worked with for many years. Jonathan Kirkland, investigator and IT guy, and Drew Madison, the newest member in the TPRG family.
We're going to be starting the night with an experiment in hopes of triggering some activity. We're going to be doing a role-playing session where essentially we're using ourselves as trigger objects. We've had good luck with this technique in the past, especially at places like hospitals. Plus, it's a lot of fun and it gives us an opportunity to be a little silly. I think sometimes laughter too can draw spirits in. It's like they want to come and check out what these crazy people are doing.
I think this one is deceased.
This one just rose from the dead.
Oh, he's back.
This one is deceased.
He's back.
Okay, we do have the cat balls going off.
We've recently begun using cat balls as trigger objects to try to promote spirit interaction. Cat balls are literally just light-up cat toys that activate when touched. The good thing about them, though, is they don't respond to vibrations, movement, radio waves, or fluctuating EMF fields. They have to be physically manipulated to light up.
Oh, we do have a fluctuation on the millimeter as well. Okay, doctor, we're going to need you. Can you get scrubbed in, please?
Shortly after Craig asked for a doctor, we received a response on the Ovilus device. An Ovilus is a tool for communication that has a built-in word database that spirits can use to form words.
All right, I'm going to get in this side.
Paige.
If anyone is here,
It says Paige.
Paige
the doctor.
We believe that it could have been the spirit of a nurse who is asking for someone to page a doctor.
So if a spirit comes up, they can touch a little antenna and make it light up and make a noise. So
Is there anyone in here with us right now? We're going to need you to make a noise to let us know you're here. Correct?
Right.
did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
There was movement right outside that
Sounded
door.
close.
Not long into our EVP session, we began hearing movement coming from the hallway. There was no one else around at the time. Is there someone out there that could come and help us, please? We heard someone out there earlier. Would you mind coming back? That's weird. Okay, could you step away from that, please? Make it stop doing that. Cut it off. What was that? That was a
Stay with it. Stay with it.
After hearing a lot of movement and strange loud sounds, we decided to go investigate to see if we could recreate the noise. The closest thing that we could figure it to be was a metal door handle that opens to another part of the hall.
We picked back up with an EVP session in the hallway where we had heard the noises coming from. It was pretty quiet on our end, but our recorders captured a voice that we were unaware of at the time. We believe it was saying Heather, who was at the time sitting in a room down the hall from us.
So we've actually had a lot of things happen off camera tonight as well. We've seen shadow figures, heard voices, and one thing, when we were on our way up to the 3rd floor, I was walking by a room. I had just shut my camera off and something whistled at me from one of the rooms. I turned my camera back on, but it was too late to document it. Something was in that room and just whistled. I got the chills so bad right here. It's like something was trying to get my attention.
I heard something, but I thought your boots squeaked on the floor.
It was right in here. It's like it was trying to get my attention.
But usually, I'll tell you, usually when you have a nurse's station that has windows in it, it's usually because we're psych patients.
We decided to try an Aircues experiment, where we play recorded hospital sounds for several minutes and try to trigger more activity. After we played the hospital sounds for several minutes, we sat quietly to see if we could pick up on anything that our session might have triggered. It didn't take long for us to start getting activity.
Hit the wall for us. Let us know you're here. Knock on the wall. Stomp your feet. Whistle. Whatever you'd like to do.
Did one of y'all just cough? Did one of y'all just cough? Later, upon reviewing my recorder, I also discovered a voice that we didn't hear during the time. Abby and Craig were getting the ambient sounds ready, and you'll hear a voice repeat a word that Craig says.
They won't work even here.
We'll turn it on softly. Or low.
I'm actually going to put the recorder in here and just leave it. Leave it running. I'm going to turn this back on.
Jonathan had been sitting alone in the surgical room for over half an hour without any activity. He then decided to do an unattended session by leaving his recorder rolling while he left the room. He headed back to Control Center and later found out that the room got pretty busy once he left. Here's a compilation of unexplained sounds over the duration of 45 minutes. Keep in mind, no one was anywhere near the surgical room during this time. also keep in mind, there are no working elevators in the hospital at all.
We're walking through the second floor right now. It's Heather and me. Heather, when I had this on a minute ago, it had full battery. And it's about to go dead now.
What?
My camera with the night vision camera,
Oh my God.
it was
Yeah.
completely charged. Everything of ours keeps like dying. If I put the
still
camera,
moving.
did you just touch it?
No.
You didn't just touch it?
No.
Then why was it moving?
I don't know.
It straight up was moving.
I know.
Whoa. If you're still with us, can you make another noise?
Oh.
During our EVP session, Heather and I were about to try a different approach by walking into different hospital rooms when all of a sudden we started hearing a disembodied voice.
What did you say last time that worked?
I just said,
Hey, I heard a woman's voice.
We both heard the female voice, and coincidentally enough, our other team members were also hearing disembodied voices on different floors, followed by an interesting series of events.
whoa. Whoa.
I'm gonna go. Should I ask on the walkie?
Is there stairs over here or something?
Okay, we heard a woman's voice.
Oh, that sounded like
We heard a woman's voice.
Oh, that sounded like
We heard a woman's voice.
Okay.
Did anyone just close a door or open a door anywhere near the stairwell? When that...
Here, we're nowhere near a stairwell,
Okay, so that wasn't them.
but we did hear it too.
Okay,
Okay.
they heard it too.
What floor are they on?
What floor are you guys on? And by the way, right before we heard the door, we also heard a woman's voice.
We heard a woman's voice too. We heard that as well, and we are on the first floor near the records room.
I think this one, it may have been that one. I thought it was a stick. That's how I describe it, was a black stick stuck out and came back.
Scott was sitting at the DVR when he had also heard disembodied voices and loud bangs. He had stepped into the hallway to check things out when he saw a dark figure pop out from one of the rooms.
So, what was curious is when Abby and I came
It feels cold right here.
out here
Yeah.
earlier, we were walking past right here. I'm talking, we're talking, just going to get something, and extension cord, and heard something. She thought it was a voice. I thought it was,
Well,
I
you know
don't
what?
know, a thud, but first thing I thought of was it was a cabinet. But I'm looked in there's no cabinets, but right here. So,
Let's take a look in this hallway. Oh yeah. So this area is closed off right now. And over here is the records room. Take a quick stroll down here. And this entire area has an extremely creepy vibe to it. We are here for communication. So if you can walk up this hallway, come see us, knock on a wall, open a door. You hear
I thought I heard a voice, like a female voice.
Oh, shh. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
No.
I did.
That sounded like a woman talking.
Where?
That was a woman talking. So this is our base of operations and our snack table. This is our team.
This is real.
This
Real ghost hunting.
real ghost hunting right here. Exactly. We travel heavy.
Did you hear that? Okay, y'all listen. You hear me and Heather talking, and then you hear a whisper that says, right here.
All right,
Listen.
let's hear that.
Let me go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
heard it.
ooh, that was loud
You
too.
hear us talking to each other, and then you hear the whisper.
Play one more
Okay,
time.
let me
Play it
go
one more
back.
time.
That's not your voice either.
No.
There's cold air blowing right here.
Yeah.
That is clear as a bell.
Wow.
That is clear as a bell.
So now we're headed back to the ER area where we had a lot of activity earlier tonight, and we're going to conduct another EVP session. What was that?
I have no idea.
Did you hear like a moan?
Yeah.
Was What was that?
I have no idea.
Did you hear like a moan?
Yeah.
Was that? We had several cameras set up throughout the hospital. One was set up on the 3rd floor that captured something blocking out the light reflecting from our IR camera. This floor was in complete darkness. The light you see is from the infrared. There are no other lights shining in from any windows. This went on for several minutes and didn't happen any other time throughout the night. Our time at Old Harriman Hospital won't be forgotten. It's not a place of darkness, but a place of history, with spirits who care for it so much they don't want to leave, and who are welcoming to visitors as long as they're respectful and appreciated as much as they do.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos or want to be a part of our live investigations, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you have any ideas for future investigations or want to share your own paranormal encounters, please feel free to leave a comment or send an email to crashmediaparanormal@gmail.com.